Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 25th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Let's get started this morning by taking a look at our Spectrum Analyzer. It's important that we identify where the leadership in the market is. To that end, we use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors, Spectrum Analyzer to identify market leadership on a daily basis. Yesterday, of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, 13 came from the application software industry. 13 came from semiconductor devices, 7 from medical devices. Home builders had a very good day yesterday as new home sales came in at a record 16.1% increase. And rounding out the top 5, consumer finance. We've been seeing a lot of application software recently, a lot of semiconductor devices, and quite a bit of medical devices. These may be good places to look for leadership in this market. Consumer finance is interesting because there's the threat of higher interest rates. That also may be a good place to look for leadership. Let's start today by taking a look at the Russell 2000. The Russell, one day after breaking out of its downtrend, had a very good day yesterday. Notice how we broke out of the downtrend. We sort of limped out of the downtrend last Friday. The Russell closed lower, but still managed to trade above this short-term downtrend. Yesterday was a very bullish day. We closed near the top of the daily trading range, which is encouraging to the bulls. We tested resistance up here in the 1140 area and we failed. We'll keep an eye on that area today as the Russell tries to launch another assault on 1140 and see if we can get through there. Russell yesterday was up 23.94 points or 2.15%. That's a big day. And it bodes well for the overall market going forward here. Let's see what the NASDAQ Composite's up to. But before we do that, stocks had a strong day yesterday, trading sharply higher on heavier above average volume. Yesterday was an accumulation day on all the indices we follow. An accumulation day is a trading session where the market trades higher on heavier trading volume than the prior day. It's an indication of buying by professional money managers. It's this professional buying that we try to identify and get out in front of. While distribution is still a concern in this market, the distribution on the NASDAQ and the S&P are aging. The older distribution is the less relevant. We remove distribution from our count when it becomes a month old. It should be noted that while our count remains high, the NASDAQ has 9 days, the S&P 7 in the past month. We haven't added a distribution day in over a week. In the wake of yesterday's broad accumulation and the aging distribution, the Investors.com market outlook has reverted back to a confirmed uptrend. Meanwhile, our market timing model is on our most aggressive buy rating, a margin signal. A margin signal indicates that aggressive traders can leverage their portfolios utilizing margin. More conservative traders should be working toward fully invested. Tuesday, advancing issues swamped decliners by 13-4. New highs handily outperformed new lows. According to our Ramosi ratio, small capitalization stocks bettered large, but large caps continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Bulls would prefer to see small caps outperform. It appears that the market has sorted itself out in favor of the bulls. Both the NASDAQ and the S&P have recaptured their 200 and 50-day moving averages and decisively broken out of short-term downtrends. While our distribution count is extremely high, the distribution is aging and is not being replaced. Our market timing model is now on our most aggressive buy signal. Traders should be working toward fully invested, but should remain wary. As always, keep your stops current and in place. Okay, yesterday, the NASDAQ Composite was up 95.28 points or 2%. We closed at 48.61. We appear to have decisively taken out this downtrend. We broke above that downtrend on Thursday, and today I would say that that downtrend, that mini short-term downtrend, is a memory. Trading volume yesterday was above the prior day and above average, giving us an accumulation day or a day of professional buying. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are back in a confirmed uptrend. We have been in an uptrend on the NASDAQ since February 18th. We have 9 distribution days on the NASDAQ, and really no distribution that's going to be retired for quite a bit. But all of this distribution is aging. Distribution becomes less relevant as it gets older. And notice that we haven't had a distribution day in the past week. That's bullish. In another bullish sign, the NASDAQ yesterday took out its 50-day moving average. We'll see if we can hold above that 50-day. Right now I would say that the NASDAQ is bracketed by resistance up here in the 4,900 area and supported its 50-day moving average. Let's take off these markups. And before we go, I want to talk about our market timing model. In order to do that, I want to clean up this chart a little bit. First of all, we're going to take off this downtrend line. We're going to get rid of the 50-day moving average. And we're just going to leave the 10-day simple moving average, which we show in green. The 21-day exponential moving average, which we show in pink. And this envelope, which is a 1% envelope around the 21-day exponential moving average. And I want to talk about what it takes for our market timing model to go from a sell signal or a don't buy signal to a buy signal. To go to a buy signal, we're going to look for 4 things. First, the S&P 500 has to be above its 200-day moving average, which it is. The 10-day simple moving average has to be higher than it was the day before. It is. The 21-day exponential moving average needs to be higher than it was 2 days ago. It also is. And finally, the NASDAQ has to trade at least 1% above its 21-day exponential moving average. Notice that we're above this 1% envelope, and so our market timing model has switched from a sell signal to a buy signal. That, combined with the fact that there are more stocks in the S&P 1500 above their 9-day moving average than are above their 50-day moving average, gives us a margin signal on the market. A buy signal combined with higher 9-day average counts than 50-day average counts gives us a margin signal, which is our most aggressive timing signal. Let's see what the S&P 500's up to. The S&P yesterday was up 28.02 or 1.37%. We closed at 2076. Notice how yesterday we took out this short-term downtrend, hopefully decisively, and closed near the top of our daily trading range. That's a bullish indication. Trading volume yesterday on the S&P, while higher than the prior day, was disappointingly low, below average daily. The S&P is back on a confirmed uptrend, and it has been in an uptrend since February 18th. Right now the S&P appears to be bracketed by support at its former downtrend and resistance up here in the 2116 area. Notice how the S&P closed above its 50-day moving average yesterday. That's also encouraging to the bulls. Our market timing model on the S&P 500 is on our most aggressive signal, which is a margin signal, and indicates that aggressive traders can leverage their portfolios utilizing margin. More conservative traders should be working back toward fully invested. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohanneson LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push Button Stock Trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push Button Stock Trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push Button Stock Trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.